Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. This will be a reading for Libra people and placements. Let's dive in for Libra energies. Libra, messages for Libra people and placements, messages for Libra. Fill your cup, comparison, okay? Fill your cup. Okay. Anything else for Libra people and placements? Community, okay. Libra, messages for Libra. So I feel like somebody else got flow yesterday, but we're going to go ahead and read Fill Your Cup here. I realize I got some honey there. Deep cellular healing, optimism, hope for a bright future. This card means that you have learned to appreciate your journey as unique and guided with a higher purpose. Pour into yourself. Come back to your earliest sources of joy, creativity, and inspiration, and you will find yourself in a time of supreme spiritual, emotional, and physical wellness. Interesting. So you could be balancing a lot of things. Come back to your earliest sources of joy, creativity, and inspiration, and you will find yourself in a time of supreme spiritual, emotional, and physical wellness. Beautiful. Yeah. Okay. Let's grab you an oracle message. So there could be some kind of celebration coming up, actually, that might be celebrating you. Like maybe you should see yourself and visualize this, because it looks like there could be like a party or some kind of gathering, maybe just new people entering your life that support you. And maybe you weren't used to that, or maybe you're reflecting on yourself in a much more positive kind way. You can kind of see how she's staring at herself and there's like stars. So Libra, messages for Libra people and placements, please. Sunbathing. Okay. It says the dance of stillness is calling you to live in its embrace. So let's see. Spiritual strength and restoration. There are many ways to experience rest and self-care, and you're being guided to explore the ways you need to heal at this time. Look beyond the most obvious choices of rest and relaxation, as these are worthy pursuits. Although these are worthy pursuits, because typically this card indicates the need to experience a spiritual restoration, like spending more time in meditation or prayer, communing with your guides and ancestors, or developing a spiritual self-care practice that might manifest in working with herbs, tarot cards, something related to your culture's mysticism or natural cycles of the season, or maybe just like childish or creative hobbies could be important as well. It's important to establish a regular practice of spiritual nourishment rather than anything that is one-off. Having a ritual grounds your energy, allowing you to build your soul strength, which makes it easier when you inevitably find yourself facing the harsh realities and responsibilities everyone faces. So this is a great way to balance out any kind of like real grounded actions. Make sure you're having those times to ground your energy, to focus, to feel good. Yeah, this is definitely a big focus on career relationships. So let's get your actions or advice for Libra. What are your advice actions for Libra? Close something out. Maybe you're in the process of leaving something behind emotionally. Maybe you're transitioning. You can see all that water here with the Eight of Cups energy and the water in the past position kind of. So there is something here about like walking away or swimming away, cleansing while you're doing it, moving towards something that's better for you, I think. So yeah, and this will be leading you towards ultimate contentment. Anything else, Libra? You could have been like in denial in the past. Tell us more. Yeah, it's like you're letting go of all the burdens. You could be letting go of anxiety as well, like really grounding your energy down. It all starts from within, and then you're able to create the reality you want. You could be looking at your options as well at this time, and considering who do you want to actually collaborate with. This could be more work-related maybe, or just long-term related. Let's get you a white light. Libra messages. Spirit bear, interesting. Okay. Oh, wrong book. There we go. Yeah, there could be something of like a new beginning in your job or your happiness, confidence, joy, which allows you to have a better health, better work situation. You are being healed from guilt and fear. Such emotions will no longer steal your personal power or dissuade you from confidence, happiness, and realizing your own worth. No matter how unlikely it might seem, you're going to emerge from a spiritual winter into light and life. The divinely ordained time for your liberation, healing, and emergence is much closer than you realize. Abundant blessings are stirring and soon manifest. Okay. When we are more open to life, the path to fruition becomes more accessible and direct. When we connect with our authentic path, we can access abundance of spiritual support available to us, make the most spiritual progress because we're on our destiny. We're doing our purpose here, right? The guidance may arise as a no, not right now, or a yes, and a go for it. When we are in the heart, we clearly sense the guidance and take comfort in it rather than trying to fight against it. As we let go of our defense systems, disabling fear and guilt from running our lives, and instead deal with them as occasional interlopers that need to be cleared and healed, we stop fearing we will never have what we genuinely want and need. So you could be moving from something that wasn't serving you, right? We realize we are loved. We know how to love and are naturally innately beings of love. Okay, this frequency also helps the body to ground. It helps the mind to settle into the body rather than constantly flitting from one possibility to the next, creating excitement but also an excess of nervous energy. It helps the mind and body play nicely with each other, supporting each other rather than opposing. Then your mind won't be constantly haranguing your body and leaving it feeling bad about itself, tired or unhappy, or even angry and rebellious. In these days and other ways, 396 hertz frequency helps reconcile the push and pull of competing interests, integrating awareness in the heart, and providing a clear pathway and transcendent resolution where all is working for the one higher purpose. Beautiful. The oracle urges you to go within. There is tremendous healing force awakening. Give it time and space it needs to do its best work for you. Yeah, this could be regarding real estate or maybe a person, a mindset. Cancer, Gemini energy. We have the Cancer new moon coming up, so that's a great thing to prepare for. Today we have the full moon in Sag, also ruled by that Jupiter in Cancer that recently moved there. But that new degrees, new beginning degrees of Jupiter in Cancer will be conjoining that new moon in Cancer, so it'll be a really potent, powerful, positive moon. Jupiter is obviously benefic and expands and gives luck to wherever it teaches. So reaches or teaches. You know, Jupiter is all about teaching as well, higher wisdom. God, spirituality. So wherever you have Cancer in your chart could be something, if you're a Libra rising, that would be in your 10th house of career. So there could be a new start in your career coming up, or your reputation in general at large, your longer term reputation, things like that. Still honey there. It's annoying. Sorry. Yeah, there's like a final cleanup almost of something. So let's get you maybe an oracle for Libra. Yeah, graveyard here. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Could have had to leave something behind. Peace and acknowledgement. Many see a graveyard as a symbol of morality. It collects the tears of mourners whose loved ones have been laid to rest. You know, usually when we're leaving something, we cry, right? In the stillness, there's an ominous song that creeps up the spine, leaving us to ponder who death comes for next. And death is all about change. But a graveyard is a place of serenity where the souls can find peace. There is life beyond death. Nothing ends. But a graveyard is a place for serenity where souls can find peace and stillness beyond the harsh realities of living. Interesting. Peace and stillness. Maybe you're finding that there is no longer the need to struggle against what is. It is a place of surrender. There are those who fear the graveyard, for it has long been the home of wandering spirits who cannot find peace. Those who have not transitioned to eternity, forced to live a half life. So there could be something about making sure that you are moving forward, neither dead nor alive. Souls who are faced with taking responsibility for life, not yet lived to the full, focus on things that didn't matter and holding on to resentment. Interesting. The graveyard card helps you find peace with where you are. There are times when we will be faced with difficult situations that are beyond our control. These are the times we must surrender to our current place. There is no use in fighting a battle you've already lost. Take control over the one thing you can change yourself. The situation you're inquiring about is no longer in your hands. The powers that be have taken over. Often we're faced with a challenging ending that is necessary to facilitate a bright new beginning. Interesting. Yeah, this could be something to do with like a mindset or Cancer energy again. Maybe real estate. Let's see. Something about a pastor or church could be relevant. Maybe you're going to church. Yeah, this could have been someone undependable or insincere in the past position. It looks like you might be considering not going on a journey. Anything else for Libra? It's like you're becoming more humble. There could be something about talk of a reconciliation here. There could be something about staying in place, though, like realizing that you don't want to move beyond something. There could be a distant friend that you could have been in a state of denial about. This could have been someone you were romantically involved with, but it looks like as you're letting go of burdens, you're moving in towards a new experience, stepping into a new experience as well. Yeah, news is on the way. Interesting. Maybe this person wants to communicate with you. There could be some kind of heartache over what you no longer have. You could be getting good advice from a wise person. Maybe you're listening to tarot card readings, something about a position of authority here. Maybe you're taking a position of authority, or your wisdom will allow you to do that. Libra messages for Libra people and placements. Yeah, again, journey in the reverse here. So I feel like this is not a time to like go on a trip. There's something about stepping into a new experience, but I feel like this is where you are. There's something about money that could be tied into this. Yeah, there's something about success and money that I think you could get. But you could have muddled, unclear thinking regarding like a friend, a distant friend, or something you were in denial about. Interesting. Maybe a heartbreak situation, unsuccessful outcome. Interesting. Anything else for Libra? So you might be just kind of like having to move beyond something that was unsuccessful. There could have been like fear, tension, worries that caused some kind of heartache, some kind of confusion. Anything else? Could be with Gemini. But it looks like there is something that you're walking towards regarding your work or daily routine. So that's good. Yeah. Okay. There could have been forces working against you in this situation. Maybe that's why you were taken from the situation. This could have been a position of authority you used to hold. But it looks like you are going to have good luck if you're changing things. Yeah, you will be shown the way towards happiness. So continue to go with your gut. Vacation in the reverse or kind of sideways. So maybe you're exiting a time of that. Let's grab you. Let's do this. Libra's messages for Libra people and placements. Yeah, we have troll in the past position. This could have been a troll, right? This could have been something you were in denial about. Anything else for Libra energies? Yeah, I feel like you're beginning to see something clearly, and that's why you will be shown the way. Maybe you're tapping into your own strengths. There could have been something about a trauma bond. Maybe you're just becoming more wise to the dynamics in your relationships. So you can be more mature in how you operate in them, Libra, or cut things out or leave, detach from them if they don't serve you. 68 in the reverse. Let's see. Could it be you're not feeling comfortable in your own skin, thinking the only way you can be with others is to hide under the protection of a mask or identity? You created to protect yourself from getting hurt. The mask or persona is supposed to make you look strong, but it just robs you of integrity. It's a big focus on integrity, right? Wombat Spirit arrives to nudge you to drop the false masks because it is not others who will hurt you now. It is you who are hurting yourself when you aren't being authentic. It's okay, though. You can course correct if you're willing to be yourself no matter what comes. So standing your ground, standing your business on self-love, on money, finance, and savings. Even if others are not in agreement with your authenticity, we're safe with spirit. So there could be a new beginning in finances as well, or self-esteem, self-value. Let's get you an angel for Libra energies. Yeah, you could be decluttering things, just cleansing, clearing, focusing, keeping life simple. See the big picture draft. Interesting. Unlimited ideas. Your mind is one with God's. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas guaranteed to bring blessings. All you have to do is take divinely guided action to allow them to come to fruition. We manifest. This is all just an illusion and an experiment in conscious co-creation with reality and manifestation, right? So we all created realities. We all chose our bodies, our frequencies to come down and reincarnate and learn the lessons we have to. But let's get you last juicy messages, and then I think we'll wrap it up. Libra energies. Libra people and placements. Libra energies. We have work in silence as if, a thief is watching. So maybe somebody's trying to take your time, energy, self-respect, whatever. So just be cognizant of those dynamics. They got used to you not having boundaries, right? So you do need to reestablish those things with practice. Don't let nobody tell you that you don't deserve where you're going. You made the choice to do what you got to do to get there. So you do deserve everything that you desire and are manifesting. There is no love here, not coming from a place of love. So maybe there's just something that you're realizing. We have, and that landed right on top of goldfish with love in the reverse or heart in the reverse. So there is something here about an increase in material wealth or spiritual growth that allows you to see or observe something, maybe a dynamic that wasn't actually loving. Where you put your energy shows. So just that conscious, even just shifting, the vibe today and every single moment that you have, shifting that, cleansing it, using it better, being more efficient, those are going to shift your reality for sure. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal use in the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Good luck. Take care.